Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. If you haven't guessed it already, we're talking about another suit. And this is by Cloudstyle. So Cloudstyle is a suit manufacturer. They make a whole slew of very conservative, basic suits, all the way up to these fun, loud, flashy, insane colors and tie-dyes and all kinds of stuff. So links in the description, check them out. It's a great company if you're looking to get a fun suit for a special occasion, something really different, or just like a standard, wedding, business, casual, more of a traditional style suit. So today I'm wearing just a navy blue three-piece suit. This one's on sale for about 80 bucks. I'm wearing a medium size, and to kind of help you guys decide what size to go with, I'll give you guys kind of my take on this. So I've ordered medium in all their suits, and one thing you're going to notice, if you do get a couple different color variations, a couple different models, there is a little bit of a size discrepancy, which is unfortunate. The black pinstripe fit me absolutely perfect, whereas the pants are a little bit shorter, the pants are a little bit more pegged. So realistically, you won't really know what you're going to get until you order it, just so you know. So if you find something that you love and you're like, oh, I love the way this one fits me, you may order another three-piece suit in a different color and it might be slightly different. So overall though, fantastic quality suits, beautiful, beautiful for the price. And what's really nice about all their suits, they come with an elastic waistline. So it's a hidden elastic, and I'll show you what that looks like. From the side, you can't actually tell that there's an elastic running down the middle of this waistline. So that's great if you are not a 19-year-old who can eat McDonald's every day of the week. Body weights kind of fluctuate. If you're a guy who is very healthy and you go to put on weight, if you're into, I'm into working out quite a bit. My weight generally fluctuates by, I'd say, about 10 pounds depending on the time of year. Usually in the winter time, I don't want to say I'm going into a serious bulk or anything like that, but I tend to indulge a little bit more. I'm not going to be out, my shirt off or anything like that. As we get closer to summer, I'll start to kick up a little more cardio and maybe cut the calories back a little bit. But generally, my weight stays within about 170 to 180 pounds. As of today, about 175. I'm 5'8", and this is how the medium fits me. I'll tell you again, even with the size discrepancy, and this one fits a little bit more snug than the black pinstripe, it's a great fit. I would like this to be a little bit looser. I don't know if you can tell by the video. It's just it's a little bit snug, but not uncomfortable or anything like that. You can very easily, pop the buttons open and just kind of get a little extra breathing room. The vest again fits a little bit tighter than the pinstripe version, but overall, this is how I would, if I had to choose between this size and the large, I definitely would not like the way the large fit. It's just going to become too big. I prefer all my clothing fitted, right? And so you may be different. You may prefer your clothing a little bit larger, but with this company, anytime you buy a suit that's not custom tailored, you are going to, and I don't even mean custom tailored, I should say, when you normally buy a suit, you will select the jacket size and you will select the pant size. You'll always have to get them hemmed for the most part. They usually come uncut. You might go into a store that has such a huge selection. You might find, like for me, I generally, with jeans, I wear 2930s or 3030s. With pants, it's probably going to be different. So overall, though, again, I really can't complain. Of course, I did get these free, so naturally I can't complain. But these are definitely suits that fit me in a way that I'll definitely wear them. I've had suits over the years that I got back when I was about 19, 20, 163 pounds. And, styles do change. Those suits were more of the looser, baggier look like back in the Jodeci days and a lot of that R&B style. That was more of the style back then. Now I prefer things more traditional and more fitted. And I think this suit fits me absolutely fantastic. Just so you know, gentlemen, if you buy a suit from them, just do me a favor. You will have to hem them. If you're in a pinch and you don't have time, naturally you could throw on your loafers or boots and dress boots and rock these, but I'm not going to bring the camera down. But these ones here definitely have more of a taper, and they definitely need to have a slight hem in them. So generally you can get your pants hemmed for about $18 to $25 depending on where you live, and you know, come back, Fat Cat, it costs more here. I think that's kind of on average. Shop around and you'll find a good seamstress or a tailor that can do that for you. If you're really on a budget, and that's kind of where these suits are kind of falling in the budget friendly category, you can go ahead and get some of the it's hem tape. And basically it's double sticky tape, and you basically you'll have to have somebody help you kind of pin the pants where you might want them based on. And again, there is no rules when it comes to where pants should break. Some like a little bit longer, some like it, you know, a little bit shorter. But one thing you don't want is your pants really bunching up on the bottom. The suit should look like it fits you. And in all honesty, you know, again, even if you have to choose, even if your suit doesn't fit the way it fits me, again, 5'8", 175 pounds. You know, everybody's body's different. You might be 175 pounds and maybe you carry more fat. You might be 175 pounds and be and 10% body fat, which I am not. So, you know, if you are 175 and more of a 10% body fat, chances are this is going to be even tighter on you. You probably have a little bit more muscle than I do. So again, it just depends. Look at the size guide and try to pick the one that best suits you. No pun intended. But I'm really happy with the medium. I wouldn't want to go with anything smaller and anything larger. Again, you're always going to have, for suits at this price point, a little bit of a discrepancy on size and how one may fit versus the other. But overall, this is the kind of company that I can... Even if I didn't collaborate with them, and down the road, let's say I want to add like a maroon suit to my collection, I'm hoping they want to collaborate again, because I would like to review more of their suits, because I think they do offer an incredible value. For that $59 to $100 price range, it is great. And let's face it, in today's day and age, we're really trying to save money. Not everybody, you know, has the money to go out and spend $300 or $400 on a suit, and that's kind of on the low end there. And a lot of times, even if you go into like a Kohl's or one of the, you know, J.C. Penney, you're still going to pay over $200 for a suit that's no nicer than this. So they do have a return policy. You may have to bite the bullet and order a couple suits and then send one back. They do have a return policy. You email them first and you send it back. You are going to have to pay for the shipping. I hope that this company maybe pops on Amazon eventually, but I'm not holding my breath. But overall, great company. Love the way the suit looks. Love the way the suit fits. Again, with those little tiny complaints, but overall, very happy. As far as the three-piece suit, you can see there's a vest underneath. This is kind of what I think. I'm a three-piece suit guy, and I've never owned a three-piece suit. Well, maybe when I was like, for my communion when I was a little tiny kid. But what I like about three-piece suit, and gentlemen, I think we can all kind of relate to this. If you are not a 19, 20-year-old, or if you're not an athlete, and I'll give you this. I work out often, right? I try to eat pretty healthy during the week and kind of weigh my meals and stuff. But overall, at 175 pounds, I believe about 16 to 18% body fat. So for me, for years of drinking beer, that kind of accumulated in the midsection. Your genetics are going to determine kind of where you put on fat. Again, most men know it's going to be in the midsection. You're going to get that spare tire. You can see I'm not overweight, but definitely I don't have the six-pack abs. So my problem area is going to be in the midsection. Nice thing about a three-piece suit is that vest kind of hides that. And I think it's just an absolutely fantastic look. You can see by the video, it could use, I'd say, maybe a half an inch, quarter of an inch extra material, but overall I'm very comfortable with the way it fits and the way it looks, and that's really all that matters. That's about it. As far as the, I don't know if you can tell by the video, this suit does have kind of a little bit of a sheen to it. I prefer suits that have a little bit of a shine. I think they're a little bit flashier, a little bit kind of like mafioso. I don't know, just kind of my opinion, but ultimately there is no shortage of options with Cloudstyle. So check them out, link in the description. If I can help you guys in any way, I'll do my best. I'm not sure I can tell you. Some folks will comment and they'll email me and they'll hit me up on Instagram and say, oh, well, look at my body. What do you think I should wear? It's really hard to tell by a picture. All you can really do is, invest in one of these. This is a digital tape measure, just like any other tape measure, but it gives you the readout. And just kind of measure your body. It might be a good idea to, at some point, maybe go pay a tailor to measure you. At least you'll have your measurements and get their recommendation on what's going to fit you best. Then you can kind of cross-reference that with the size guide, and then you'll always have it. And no matter what company you buy a suit from, you'll at least have kind of a good rule of thumb. Men, you should at least know what your jacket size is. But again, for me, 175 pounds, 16, 18% body fat, you know, if those scales are accurate. And I think they kind of are, because when I do the math in that and kind of figure out what it would look like at 10%, that puts me in about 160-pound range, which is what I was when I was 19 or 20. And when I look at pictures, it's somewhat accurate. You know, you can get an idea if you know what your jacket size is. You know, I think that's going to be the most important part of this, is finding the jacket that fits you nice and that you feel comfortable with and look good. Then the pants with that elastic, you can kind of, they're a little bit more forgiving, if that makes sense. But again, I can wear a 38 regular all the way to 42 regular. Anything over that looks sloppy. Anything under that, I look like a sausage. So, again, if I can help you in any way, let me know. I want to thank Cloudstyle for the generosity again with collaborating with Fat Cat Collections. I think I'm going to work with this company again in the near future. They definitely have some really fun colors, but I think I'll stick to the three-piece suits. Love the way they fit. Super classy, very versatile, and definitely a fan of the company. So let me know if I can help you guys. Drop me a comment, drop me an email. Sorry to repeat myself, but you know, I'm just pretty ecstatic. I haven't had a suits in a long time, and at least that fit me this nice, and I look forward to wearing them when I go out somewhere, which may never happen. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and take care.